Okay. Yes. Good evening, students. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Two. Good evening.
Good
Three.
evening,
Good
sir.
evening. Four. Good evening. Five. Good
Good
evening.
evening, sir.
Six. Good evening.
Good
Only
evening,
six.
sir.
Good
Good evening.
evening. Seventh.
Good
Good
evening,
evening.
sir.
Eighth. Good evening. Ninth. Good evening.
Good evening.
10th. Good evening. Remaining 13 students. Come on. Say good evening. 13 students still not saying good evening. Only 10 students
Good
only
Good
said.
evening,
evening, sir.
sir.
Yeah, now the 13 students have said good evening. Then remaining, okay, whether you say I
Good
don't
evening,
say,
sir.
yeah, thank you. So whether you say I don't say, don't care about that. It's my duty that I have to start my class now. Okay, so I am presenting my entire screen to you. So now only one student is coming inside. So I'm waiting for the uh, entire screen should be shared. So entire screen should be shared. Okay, right now. Now look at that screen. Is that screen clear for you? Is that screen clear or not?
Visible, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Clear,
sir.
sir.
Clear, sir.
Yeah, very nice. Here, this is called what? MODI method. MODI method. Modified method. Okay. As I already told you that MODI method is the best method because that gives the optimum solution. So optimum solution means what? The transportation cost brought out by Modi method would be minimum among minimum. Okay, so that this method only will give. Other methods such as northwest corner rule or LCM method, those will not give you for LCM method. Okay, LCM method or northwest corner rule, northwest corner rules. Sorry, this one. Okay, this is not this one. Northwest corner rule, northwest corner rule. Okay, NWCR, and then LCM least cost method, and the VAM method also we were discussing. Okay, so those methods gives us uh, the cost, the transportation cost. That's all, but we cannot give assurance for the minimum among minimum. So we cannot find the transportation cost less than that. Okay, that amount we have to find out. Those amounts are impossible by LCM method or by NWCR method or by VAM method. Okay, but the Modi method does so. The Modi method gives us the minimum transportation cost in the transportation problem, in any transportation problem. Okay, these are some mathematical treatment will go on. The lot of cycles also may go on. Okay, that's what we are going to discuss now. Okay, so lot of cycles will go on. That doesn't matter. I will explain you when the problem comes. So in this first step in Modi method, our aim is to find the initial basic solution by least cost method or northwest corner rule or BAM method. So any method you can use here to get the initial basic solution. Okay, so those are basic solution that initiate the Modi method. That's why the name uh, initial basic solution. That means the solution will initiate the Modi method. Okay, and those are basic solution. Basic solution means solution which
Breaking,
satisfies
sir.
all basic conditions. All basic conditions. Okay, so by any one of the previous method. Okay, what are the previous method I discussed just before? LCM method and LCM least cost method. The another method for this matrix minima method. Okay, matrix minima method. So two matrix minima method. and NWCR, least cost method, VAM method. So by any one of the method, you find the solution first. Okay. Then afterwards, we have to find the fixed cost for basic cells. Fixed cost for basic cells. I will take the problem at that time. You will understand everything. Okay. So for basic cell means what? The basic cells are cells which are assigned there. Okay. Assigned cells are called basic cells. We have assigned already like this. Semicat x11. How much? How much? And x 13, how much, like that we have got the value. Am I correct? So this value we have written in the uh, cells. Am I correct? So those are called basic cells. Okay, so we have to find the fixed cost. This is called fixed cost for basic cells using this particular formula. Cij equals ui plus vj. Cij equals ui plus vj. Okay, so for the time being, you keep in mind these things. Afterwards, we'll take the problem at the time. You will understand everything. Okay, so by using this formula, Cij equals ui plus vj, we have to find the fixed cost for basic cells. Okay, very very important for basic cells. There are two cells are there, basic cells and non-basic cells. Okay, now look at this. I draw here so that you know what is a basic cell, what is non-basic cells. Look at this. This is a transportation problem. Am I correct? Here, the previous cases, we have assigned here some value. Am I correct? Here, how much we can transport from this particular first production center to the first destination. How much we can transport from second production center to the second destination. How much we can transport from the third production center to the first destination. Like that, we have assigned some value. Am I correct? And those cells are called basic cells. Okay, so these are called basic cells. Basic cells. Okay, basic cells, and all other are non-basic cells. Okay, all others are non-basic cells. So here no assignment from here to here. How much we can assign from here to here? Nothing is given. Nothing we assignment going on. Nothing assignment is going on here, 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 here. So the value assigned, and those are called basic values or basic cells, we say. So for the basic cells, we have to wait, please. There is a phone call for me. Hello, சொல்லுங்க சொல்லுங்க சார். சரிங்க. சரி சார். சரி சரி சார். சரி சரி சரிங்க. ஓகே சார், நான் சொல்கிறேன், ஆக்சுவலி சொல்கிறேன் சார். ஓகே சார், இப்போ அந்த ஸ்லிப்பை கொஞ்சம் அனுப்பிச்சி விடுங்க சார். ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ சார், தேங்க்யூ சார், தேங்க்யூ, தேங்க்யூ சார். So this from this particular table, okay, from this particular table, these are assigned cells. Those are called basic cells. These are the cells we have not assigned. Those are called non-basic cells. Okay, so for basic cells only, we have to find this fixed cost. This fixed cost we have to find for the basic cells. Okay, so we will take the problem at that time. We will understand that. The next step is third step. See here, we have to find what is ui, what is vj. Okay, ui, vj, we have to find out. For that, what we do, we are setting u1 is equal to 0. Okay, when we set u1 is equal to 0, then we can get all the values of ui's and vji's. When we set u1 is equal to 0, it is possible